Hey everybody, what's going on? I want to put up a video today about something a little bit different than you're used to. From my old channels, my old stuff, a lot of people know I'm really into clocks. I repair antique clocks as best I can. I'll give it a college try to repair them. If I can't repair them, I'll bring them somewhere where I can get them repaired. The depth of my knowledge is it's all self-taught, majority of it. And one of the interesting things I want to bring up is mechanical movement clocks. It may be boring to a lot of people, but to me it's not. Mechanical movement clocks, you get them new. They're hard to find now. The majority of them are made in China. And they do a fantastic job of mechanical movements. In America, we're not making them anymore. Some of the clocks I have in my house, listen, my house is full of mechanical movement clocks. I buy them at estate sales, working or not, and I get them working, and I sell them a lot of times. But there's a few that I pick up that I just don't sell. I have some schoolhouse clocks, Tidler clocks, I have Ingram clocks, Gilbert clocks, Asonia clocks. That's just my thing, man. It's just, it's a form. It's another. I'm a hobby weirdo freak. I just like to occupy my time. I don't like to sit down and watch TV all the time. And I just want to be doing stuff. And clocks to me have always been fascinating to me since I've been a little kid. One of the ones I want to talk about today is now we all talk about hard times or all that nonsense you hear on YouTube if there was some kind of crisis and ammunition shortages and you can't get food and you want to have a way of telling time. Eventually, if it went on long enough, you wouldn't be able to get batteries anymore. And a lot of people will freak out, like, I can't get batteries. I can't fly a remote control plane. That's not where I'm headed here. What I'm saying is, watches are great if you can get batteries for them. Some great watches, Timex, old vintage Timex watches. I think the slogan was "takes a licking and keeps on ticking." It's 100% true. I've actually found, I live on the water, I've actually found Timex watches washed up on the beach. And you can tell by the crystal, they've been in the water for a very long time. They still work. Timex vintage timepieces are excellent. I want to show you something else. This is something I picked up. This is since the fall of the Soviet Union and the collapse of the Soviet Union, you get a lot of Russian or communist military equipment dirt cheap. This is a Russian officer's military pocket watch. This is what you get. You get this groovy insignia on there. It looks like it's a eagle with two turtle heads on it. What that means, I have no idea. You have a horse and some blue dude riding on the horse. Okay, cool, whatever. I picked this up because it was mechanical. Ghost face black on the back of the watch, where you can see the inner workings of the clock, the timepiece itself. All mechanical, no batteries. There's 24-hour movement. So when you go to bed, you wind it. It'll lose about a minute every week or week and a half. But I haven't found it to be true. I find it keeps perfect time. That's just what it said. Now look what we have here. It's chrome. It's not silver. It's no precious metals here. Brass on the inside. Jeweled movements. This isn't enamel, it's plastic, but it actually does feel like enamel. It's all chromed out. Kind of like Calibri, the people who make lighters, they also make timepieces too, but they're all battery operated. They used to be mechanical. On the inside, You got engine turning. I mean, the details are really, really well done on this. The face is black with gold-plated Arabic numerals in the inside, and the ghost face goes from the front to the back, so you can see the inner workings of the timepiece, front or back. You have a second hand, and the hands of the clock are fantastic. It's just a cool clock. It's been running non-stop for, I want to say, 2.5 years. No problems. With clocks and movements like this, the only rule of thumb is don't get them wet. Don't go dive it in the surf and expect it to work. When I was talking about Timexes before, the reason behind that, they're sealed. I got the one I picked up. I actually had the jewel replaced, and I gave it to my grandfather. And where it is now, I have no idea. Where he is now, I have no idea. But the timepiece itself just kept running. It's hard to make these things die unless you physically break them, get them wet, or expose them to elements. The average Asonia or Ingram's say table clock will last a lifetime. The one I have in the house, I have two. I have one from 1824, and I have one from 1836. Still works. It outlives the owners. And what I'm trying to say is, mechanical clock movements is an art all in itself. The skilled hands that put these timepieces together transcend lifetimes. Mechanical movement clocks you can pass on to your children, and they can pass it on to their grandchildren. When you get up into the 100 and 120 year mark, you should, once a year, take it to be clean. You ever heard that expression, get your clock cleaned, or I'll clean your clock? Get the clock cleaned and lubricated. And they'll just keep going. They don't break. The only time they break is from abuse. So this one was really groovy. And I picked this one on eBay. You would think it would be expensive. I picked this up on eBay for $11. When it came to my house, I immediately thought it would come from the USSR. But when I flipped it over in the back, the little sticker here said made in China. Okay, communist China, that's cool, whatever. I go where the technology is and where you can still find mechanical movements. Chinese mechanical movement clocks are, they've taken it a step beyond. While the normal clock would be, say, 7-day movement, 2-week movement, the Chinese clocks they're putting out now, you've got 31-day movements. And technically you've got 34, because they know you're a slacker and you're not going to wind it. They'll give you the extra couple days to wind it. So, wow, is this an exciting video? I don't know. It's exciting to me. My hot sauce should be here on the 4th, so I'll do some reviews on the hot sauce, and I'll catch up with you guys later in the week. Later.